And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Strike one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that one is lifted in the air. Friedl should have this one 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming up to hit. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and today on the hill, Drew Smyly.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
On the ground, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Now it's going to be Matt McClain, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. And that's down and away. De La Cruz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 0-1. In the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer digs in now.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch, not close, up high. Joey Votto, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Kicks and deals. Got him! Out number 3. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. Back here in Cincinnati. Top of the second, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Christopher Morel. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. And misses inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left field, way back there. And that one is going to go. He sends a rocket to left. His second of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away.
Bellinger up to hit. There's a strike. On the ground to third. Slings to first. One out in the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jamer Candelario in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That's in there, and that's strike one. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now.
Okay. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
1-2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Yan Gomes. 0-1.
0-1.
Called strike right there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You're just going to...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Joey Votto. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Gets under it and pops it up. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
In now for the Reds, number 33. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Into center and a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
That one off the mark. 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Will Benson. That one's in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a foul ball. And he deals. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Curve. Hit right back to him. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's Nico Horner. Williamson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Horner hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Into center. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now here is Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And down on strikes. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And that one fouled off. Happ, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, T.J. Friedl. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Up next in Cincinnati, the second baseman,
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. McClain measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Next pitch is popped up. Wisdom makes the play, and there's 2 away. And here is Jake Fraley.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Swings and misses. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. In the dirt. Gomes to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christopher Morel. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The 1-2. just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Benson heading to the alley. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1 there. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Man at first, Jamer Candelario will hit next. Ball 1, no strikes. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a line out towards center. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it falls.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw to first. That's out number 3. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Down the third baseman, Spencer Steer. And here it comes. Swings and misses. Strike 1. That's a strike. Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got it by him for the K.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Number 33 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And in one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And in scoring position with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. And he's already singled in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. At the belt and fires. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the trigger too late on the backdoor breaking ball. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Next offering is down low. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses across to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner, the next to hit. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Hoerner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Struck him out without a swing. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
The left fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The wind of the pitch. Center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Elly De La Cruz.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Swung on, popped up left side. Wisdom makes the catch, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back. And now Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian
Williamson back to work. That one ripped left field. Benson going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground, out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. In there for strike one. Bellinger in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. And now the lefty. Looked like it was a little bit up. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati. Well, we go bottom 6. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Here comes the pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's the strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Misses outside. And 1-1. Horner. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
2 down, nobody on. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Number 9.
The pitch.
Jeimer Candelario.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. And there's 1 down.
Now batting the 3rd baseman, Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball 1.
First offering misses the mark.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
0-2 is the count.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Gone. A shot to left. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brandon Williamson out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Alex Young. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 48, Alex Young.
Now it's Yan Gomes. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bounce to the right. McLean whips it to first. And that is that. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Joey Votto. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That's in for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Mark Leiter Jr., a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Quas getting loose as well. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here's the first baseman, number 33. Line to left. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. That just misses, and it's 1-0. That one missed. This one in the air right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And the batter now, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And here is Dansby Swanson. The 0-1. This to third. Sends it to first. And Swanson is set down.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ getting ready to hit. The Happ Daddy.
Runner,
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Popped up. That is the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Will Benson.
the left fielder, Will Benson.
The pitch. This to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air, left side. Happ snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So up next, Matt McClain.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Swanson makes a nice run and catch. Reds leave one. They trail in this one 3-0.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Young, a 6'3" lefty. He throws a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Bounced out to short, De La Cruz. On to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
The center fielder, number 24.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Lucas Sims will take over here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Benson brings it in with a nice running grab.
The first baseman, number 9.
And now Jeimer Candelario. In there, and it's 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Could be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Fraley pulls it down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 9. Now here is Jake Fraley. The wind and the pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 7, Spencer.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Joey Votto. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Christian.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, number 33. And takes low for ball 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And now 2-0. Man on second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.